mean, niggas want to be buck baby. We play that game too, dude. We'll get straight to it. You on this one. Pull up with a Betty on the bench, with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the play with her friends, but always be the last up.
Are you always on the hunt for the latest buzz in the world of sports? Look no further. Dive into Feignin JP, your ultimate destination for the hottest sports gossip. From thrilling game analyses to interviews of fans, this channel has it all. Stay updated with the highs and lows, the cheers, and the surprises from the world of sports. Feel like you're right in the stadium with our vivid storytelling and dynamic content. Don't miss out on any scoop. Hit that like button, share with your fellow sports fanatics, and subscribe to keep your sports knowledge ahead of the curve. Feignin JP is just a click away. Join the community today.
You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like Boss. Nigga stuck in stolen clothes, listening to all the buzz. Always trying to finesse a nigga, wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, thorough nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt alone, won't tell myself, so I know I'll be the case. Man, she street legal, so when I see the boys, I ain't got to the race. Man, she street legal, so when I see the boys, I ain't got to the race. Pull up with a Betty on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try to pull the cash up. She hit the play with her friends, but always be the last up. Baby, buy the paper, so pay up, don't want to crash up. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like.
What up? They're just going on a coaching. Everything is open right now for them. What we got going today? Ain't too much going on today. Everybody talking around their mouths about this and that and that and this. But they sitting at home though. It's quiet out here, and the Cowboys. You notice there ain't nobody coming out really, running off at the mouth about nothing. They really ain't running off about. They really ain't running off about mouth about nothing. And that's wrong with Cowboys saying they talk about other teams too much, like Philly and all that. And my thing of it is, at least they got to the playoffs. Y'all can talk shit about all the teams in the negative, but they got to the playoffs though. Everybody bashing Philly and all that. Yeah, they didn't make it. That's cool. Washington didn't make it. The Giants didn't make it, but Cowboys didn't make it either. And you got Clark coming out making a statement here. That shit's all over it, man. They need to bring in a defensive coach that can with a good scheme and no drama, man. They need to bring in a defensive coach with a good scheme, and they want to go out and win this thing. But until they get rid of that, you see Aaron Rodgers out, right? That ferocious defense of the Texans. They out. It's like a subscribe button. Come on in. They out though. Yeah, they out. Aaron Rodgers, he got put in his place. He got put in his place for sure. That was great though. Great play by Houston. That beat the dog shit out you in the playoffs. That Dak Prescott beat dog shit out of Dak Prescott and playing and scheming on Dak Prescott. That's the coach that should have brought in here. but they brought in Mike McCarthy, and he outplayed Mike McCarthy, and they outplayed Dan Quinn too. But yeah, that's what happened though. When you got a coach like this from Houston, it's sad though, man. It's real sad when you had the coach from Houston sitting right there at your disposal, and then you bring back Mike McCarthy. They whooped the dog shit out of them though. Pittsburgh. They whooped the dog shit out of Pittsburgh. Let's do a recap real quick. Look, Pittsburgh didn't even get a fucking touchdown. That's how good your Houston defense is, dog. You know what? What's name had a horrible day throwing the football. The defense. Houston's quarterback, he had a horrible day. He was horrible, dog. He was horrible. That defense showed up. I guess Dak Prescott would have went out there. I don't know if he would have won that game. He probably would do like one or two picks and shit. But yeah, man, they did what they need to do on defense, man. It was beautiful, man, for Houston, man. That's what happened though, man. When you bring in a defensive coach that can coach, man. Look at this boy. He was 21 for 32, one touchdown, one INT. Aaron Rodgers was 17 with 33, one interception. Stroud had a horrible day, though. Horrible. He had a horrible day, though. You bring in that kind of defense that Houston, the defense coordinator for Houston, he know how to put a roster together. Hit the like and subscribe, but yeah, like and subscribe button. But yeah, we just doing a recap, man. Houston, they showed out though. They showed up and showed out on defense. They secondary got a good secondary core. They played really well. They're well coached on defense. DeMarco, he got a great scheme. He had a great scheme with the 49ers. The coach that I wanted to bring in, the coach's defense, and to bring the head coach. That was sad because they hired Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy had Dan Quinn, and they did a horrible job. Mike McCarthy got his ass whooped, got kicked out of here the year after Dan Quinn left. I'm telling you, man, they was here to get a check, man. But that's what happened though. That's what happened though when you play favorite. Jerry played favoritism. That was sad, man. It's very sad. Like and subscribe button. But yeah, man, they whooped the shit out. They put Aaron Rodgers in his place, and then they play well. They play well. San Francisco beat Philly. They well coached. They had a good scheme. So I'm gonna go over this week. So this week I'm going with Seattle this week. I think Seattle gonna beat San Francisco. They well coached. Seattle is. They're disciplined. They gotta really stay in their lanes because Birdie gonna be trying to run. It's gonna be a great atmosphere. I don't know if it's not even gonna rain this weekend in Seattle. It's supposed to be clear all week. It's gonna be a good game. Great game. Who you guys going with? I'm gonna go with San Francisco. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go with Seattle. I'm gonna go with Seattle this week. Yeah, I'm going with Seattle this week. It's gonna be a great game. I'm excited. I'm excited for the playoffs, and I hope the Cowboys they should be looking at Seattle defensive coordinator. See what they got going on with Seattle. You just can't settle for just don't bring Seattle got The San Francisco defensive coordinator, Seattle defensive coordinator. You can't bring no Rudy Poop scrub in here that has not been to the playoffs in the last couple of years to come in here and coach his defense. It's not going to work. You cannot bring in a losing coach to coach his defense off the street. You got to have a playoff coach in here. I said when they didn't bring the Texan coach in here, they fucked up on that one. If they bring a Rudy Poo coach in, somebody from the Browns or a losing organization, we're going to be back to losing again. We're going to be back to losing again. We cannot bring no Rudy Poo coach in here. Because it is offense. I don't trust this offense at all. This offense is shitty. I just don't trust them. Gotta look at New England. We gotta look at the Houston defensive coordinators and see if we can bring somebody in here. The Rams in Chicago. So I'm going with. Oh, this is a tough one here. Buffalo and Denver. This is a tough one. Damn, I'm gonna go with Buffalo. They got lucky with the Jaguars. See, Allen played a younger quarterback, and he's gonna play another young quarterback this weekend. So Allen should be able to. They lost a receiver, so I don't know if he's gonna be back though. Yeah, they lost a receiver. The torn ACL. It's gonna hurt their offense big time. I don't know if Allen can. I want to go with Allen, but I just don't know their receiving core stand unless the Cooks can give them something. I just don't know if Cooks gonna be able to give them anything. No, what I want to go with? I want to go with. I'll go with Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. The more experienced quarterback. He's going to make a play when he need it. He has to make a play when he need it. We'll see what Josh Allen we get this weekend. We get the fold chair Josh Allen. Are we going to get the Josh Allen that can will his team to win? There's a will, there's a way. San Francisco, Seattle. I'm going to go with Seattle. I'm going to go with Seattle. I'm going to go with Seattle. For sure. I'm going to go with Seattle. Put in the chat who y'all going to go this weekend. Sign in. Who's in the chat? I'm gonna go with Seattle this weekend. We got two good games Saturday. It's gonna be a great game. Birdie, he's not gonna get lucky like he did against Philadelphia. Seattle has great. Their offense is they're potent on offense. They really got their P's and Q's together. And they're really good up front on defense. They're going to be really bringing the heat. Really bringing the heat. I'm excited. Y'all excited for this game? Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a great game. Who's gonna be favored to win that one? Oh, Seattle's favored to win. It's gonna be a close one. Seattle's favored to win, and that's for sure. They did all they need. They did all the right moves, man. They got rid of Geno. Remember, Seattle had Geno. They had who Seattle had before Geno? They had a couple of quarterbacks they got rid of. They drafted a quarterback. He was not good. They got rid of him. Andrew, the Luck boy, Andrew Luck. They got rid of him. He might be back up. They got rid of Russell Wilson, and they brought in brought in a good quarterback. Chad, who y'all going with on that one? Well, yeah, man, they got took it over. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, man. They need to bring in a playoff coach, man. The Cowboys. They can't wait around, man. They can't keep messing up, man. They can't keep doing the same boneheaded shit year after year and not bringing in the right coaches, man. They got to get it right, man, on defense. I'm telling you, they need to bring in a defensive coach that wants to play ball, put on the offense, and let Scotty know, look, man, y'all are a problem here, man. I keep getting y'all the ball back, but ain't nothing happening with y'all, so don't blame our defense. Houston against New England. I'm gonna go with Houston on this one. I'm gonna go with Houston. They got New England winning that. I just don't know Drake May. I just don't think he can beat that defensive front, man. They got the prejudice to win. If who Nate Dowd popping in? What's going on, Nate Dowd?
What's up, OG?
Just getting ready to for this weekend playoffs. Just going over these games. What's happening? How you doing?
So doing good. How you doing?
Pissed off, but I'm excited about watching more football.
Yeah, it's some good games coming up.
Oh yeah. Who are you taking for this Patriots in New England?
I think I'll go Patriots.
Oh, you sure?
I mean, I think Houston got the better defense, but the way Stroud played last game, they're lucky that the Steelers didn't have a better offense.
I don't know, man. I would say you may be right, man, but I think Stroud's gonna play a better game. I'm getting more practice. He just jittery to get his shit together. I do think they're gonna come out and play a little bit better on offense. They're gonna continue to run the ball more. They got three good running backs. Baltimore do. I'm sorry, Houston does. They got pretty good tight end. Well, he needs to start getting the ball to Schultz more to get him more involved, and he needs to get that jittery shit out and get the ball down, feel a little bit better, and then take his shots when he can, and work underneath. But I do think this defense is really going to put it on Mayo. You're gonna really see the rookie this weekend. He's no second player. Inexperienced. You're gonna see because he got lucky. Who they play last week?
They played the Chargers.
Chargers. Okay, they played the Chargers, but the Chargers defense ain't as good as Houston. Their linebacker core good. They secondary good, and they got a great pass rush and two or three defensive tackles on that one. It's gonna be a great game. But I do got the Houston winning by 7.
Yeah.
Might be a blowout though. Might be a blowout, dog. Okay. You got Houston. Okay. Who you got? Buffalo and Denver.
I think I'll take Denver.
Oh, you take Denver?
Yeah.
Oh, they got Denver to win that too.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. So I'm gonna go with Buffalo on now. Hopefully, if Josh Allen win this game against that good defense in Denver, I say Josh Allen is better than Dak Prescott because if he finds a way to win, there's a will, there's a way. If he finds a way to will this team to win this game, and Dak Prescott can't find a way to win, there's a way. I don't know, man. I don't want to hear no more comparison about them two.
Josh Allen's been better than Dak.
Right.
He's been to 2 AFC Championship games.
Yeah.
And the only receiver he's really had was Diggs.
Yeah.
I mean, Dak's had Lamb, Cooper, Pickens, Gallup, and he can't even get past the divisional round.
Right.
And stop making the comparisons.
Yeah, and they kept trying to blame everything on the defense. All right, okay. Um, the defense for what's his name? Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
2 years in a row, or 2 or 3 years in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and you still couldn't get there.
Yeah.
Not even NFC Championship game. We ain't even talking about a Super Bowl. So,
Yeah.
NFC Championship game. Okay, Chicago and LA.
I'll go with the Rams.
Oh, 60 to 39%. Damn, that's cold.
I think the Rams have more experience in the playoffs. Now that might
Really?
not mean anything, but I think I'll take the Rams.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Well, I think they're more experienced in the playoffs, and I mean, I don't know. The Bears have a rookie head coach. I mean, their team's still young. I mean, that might not matter. I mean, that could help them in their favor, but I think the Rams are better put together because the Bears defense, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're in the playoffs, but they're not. I think they're ranked like 28th, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Rams are just better balanced.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Chicago.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
I think their defense. I think who was that? Stafford
Yeah.
played. He's playing two young quarterbacks on that one.
Mm,
Again, he really ain't had no child. I think that the Bears are a little bit. I think on the road it's going to be tough for him again. If Chicago don't make the mistakes Carolina made, they got to do their check down. They gotta throw the ball deep to try to get DJ Moore involved into the game plan, and then work their tight ends. I do think Williams is a little bit better than the quarterback for the Panthers. Um,
yeah.
and they got a pretty good running game. Chicago, they got to stay true to the game. They got two good running backs. They got a pretty good tight end. So I'm gonna go with the Bears on that because I do think my Matthew Stafford, he was lucky on that last game. I could be wrong, but playing on the road in cold weather in Chicago, I do think that could be a problem for Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really cold, and it's probably gonna be like damn near under the weather, like short, like 7 degrees, something like that. Gonna freeze the dog shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
But the team that has a better running game and that can play action better on this one, I do think they'll beat them. So I do think that I'm gonna go with Chicago. You can go with the Rams. Okay, great choice on that.
Yeah.
We rolling with. We rolling. We got one more. San Francisco and Seattle.
Ugh, that one's probably the toughest one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Kind of
hmm,
worried about that, huh?
yeah, because I don't know how Darnold's gonna look in the playoffs. I mean, he did the last year with the Vikings. He was good the whole regular season, and then he pulled a Dak in the playoffs. And
He did, didn't
yeah, uh, I
he?
think I'll I think I'll still take Seattle.
You'll go Seattle.
Yeah,
Damn, 7 something is telling me to lean towards the Niners. Damn.
yeah,
Birdie, a little bit more experience. They lost Kittle. That's gonna really hurt them.
yeah,
But they found the spark in Robinson. McCaffrey, you gotta watch him at all times. They got two running backs. So I don't know. I want to go Seattle. I do think that they're the better polished team here. But like you said, I just don't know if I trust Donald.
yeah.
He just like that. You got a great defense. I'm gonna go Seattle.
Yeah.
They got a great defense, but they got to correct his bullshit play if he doesn't show up. In the first half, they can't. The Seattle can't do like they did last time. The last game they played, they came from behind. Um,
Mhm.
they got to start playing from behind.
Yeah.
They got to. If they don't correct their mistakes from playing from behind, they're going to be sitting at home. I hate for them to be one and done. So just a great team, but the quarterback is a problem. Sam Darnold, I mean, wasn't this done right?
Yeah.
He knows that. He knows that's going to be on him. He knows it's going to be on his shoulders. So the
Hmm.
way he played against, he played the Vikings, but the way he played with the Vikings last year, he know that he will lose his fan base if he plays like shit. He gonna get talked about real bad. And I do think their defense is really solid, and they
Yeah.
got a good receiving. Yeah, got a pretty good receiving core. They got two good running backs. I don't know if that matter because they don't hit the hole. They like getting to the outside. They need
Mhm.
to put the ball where it needs to be. I'm gonna go with Seattle on that one with you.
You know who the DC for Seattle is?
Oh,
He uh he used to be the D line coach for us when Quinn was here.
ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah. A lot of
Wow.
scapegoats for Dak.
Yeah, we letting everybody walk out the door.
Yeah.
God damn, this is retarded ass shit. Is that gonna do it for the day? Yeah, that's gonna do it. We went over everybody. Yep, Houston, you're right. Yep, we went over everybody. Yeah, that's it. We have four good games, four great games. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have everything about this coaching thing, but I'm really, I it don't matter, man. I
No,
like
no.
to bring a playoff coach in here. This year, playoff coach that's been in the playoff for 2 years. That'll be nice for this team because he'll be used to the atmosphere, used to getting his roster together, used to bringing in his own team and stuff like that. But it don't matter if your offense still stuck in the red zone.
Yeah.
Uh, it don't matter, man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get excited anymore. Like
No,
until number 4 is gone, I'm not gonna get
no,
excited for anything.
no, because Aaron Rodgers, he got it. He got his ass handed to him this weekend, and
Yeah.
so even if you got a pretty decent quarterback with a pretty good, a really good, great defense, that will shut that shit down.
Yeah.
And, and Aaron Rodgers, he can't run, you know, and he was off. So it's this game because he was scared to get hit. So that's what happens, man, when you got a quarterback like that, and Dak Prescott reminds me of Aaron Rodgers. You cannot sit back there, 90, 85, 90% of the time till you can beat somebody with your arm if you ain't willing to run or you can't swing and play action.
Yeah.
I'm not excited, man. Not until Dak get up out of there. But I haven't heard
No.
anything about who they gonna hire. But
I heard that the favorite right now might be I think his name's Leonard. Jim Leonard.
from Denver,
Yeah.
oh shit, we'll see how they play against Buffalo.
Yeah.
That could be something. We'll find out. But is he gonna bring him out? What kind of scheme he gonna bring over? He gonna bring over scheme from Sean
Yeah,
Sean
the
Sean Payton?
Denver scheme, the Vance Joseph scheme. I think they run a I think they do run man and then they do blitz, so that's different from Eberflus.
Okay, that may be all right. That's the same scheme they ran against us. They whipped the dog shit out of us.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice scheme.
And they're also interviewing what's his name? Gannon. He used to be
Okay.
the head coach for the Cardinals. I do not want him at all.
Oh no, hell no. His defense is garbage.
And he was under Eberflus in Indianapolis, so
Garbage.
Yeah, don't.
Loser coach. We want the Carter. We want no loser coach, man.
Yeah.
Why need to go back to losing? Go backwards. Some shit don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
Going backwards and shit. And fucking bringing these loser coaches in. Mike Zimmer was a loser. Mike Zimmer, y'all went and got Mike Zimmer out the fucking couch
Yeah.
and fucking bring in Matt and two
Yeah.
loser teams on defense. You went backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
think
you
Zimmer was better than Eberflus, but that's not saying much.
no,
Yeah.
no, because your defense still sucks. It's even worse than it was with Mike Zimmer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Took a step back.
Mm-hmm.
And then you try to blame everything on the defense.
Yeah.
And then look, now you still got the same roster you got after he left.
Yeah.
Nothing's coming out of everybody's mouth about, oh, well, Matt, you still got the same roster, though. Matt didn't bring the roster in here.
Mm-mm.
He didn't bring this roster in here. You can't get mad at Matt. He had a horrible scheme, yeah, but, you know, the defense, it hasn't fit the scheme.
Mm. That's why for the next defensive coordinator, if this defense is still shitty,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna start pointing fingers at the coach anymore. It's got to be the players at this point.
It's got to. You got to
Yeah.
have talent. You got to have talent. You gonna bring this guy in here, and then then you got a bunch of bums out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got some new safeties.
And then what you gonna say? Oh, it's his fault now?
Yeah.
You gonna say it's his fault because the scheme? Oh, his scheme sucked now. Oh, we're giving up this many amount of points. Oh, we're giving up this many amount of point yards and shit per game.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Oh, but you ain't say nothing about the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Not a damn word about the offense. So I do think I do think that they should probably trade back in this draft, though.
I don't know.
I know you wanted. A lot of people are gonna be moving up to get quarterbacks, like Pittsburgh, like the Colts. If they ain't got paid on the free agency, Pittsburgh, the Colts. A lot of teams gonna be moving up, man. The Cleveland Browns, they're gonna be moving up, trading up, man. The team that didn't do well, they want to keep that bum again. But they're gonna be trying to move up, dog.
Yeah. I don't know how many first round quarterbacks they are. I haven't been paying attention, but I know that the quarterback from Oregon, he's gonna go back to school.
Yeah,
So yeah.
that's good for him, though. They didn't look too well against Indiana, not at all.
Yeah.
Struggled.
Mm.
Yeah, but how's your day going? What's going on with you?
Nah, I just been home, man. Worked out like 2 hours ago. Ran about like 2 miles.
Oh, that's good, then.
Yeah.
That's a cardio, man. That's good.
Yeah.
So the people gonna be looking for a quarterback. I probably would say, I want to say, I think the Dolphins may be looking.
Oh yeah.
Tampa Bay may be looking. The Saints may be looking.
Nah, not the Saints. Their rookie quarterback actually played pretty good down the stretch.
Okay, well, Pittsburgh,
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
the Colts,
Yeah.
Kansas City.
No.
I don't think he's gonna be back. Because
Oh, Mahomes.
no, he ain't gonna be back.
They're probably
Got the-
better off just getting a free agent and hopefully he can hold it down until Mahomes comes back.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, trade back, man. Pick up extra picks. They fucked up in that picking thing, and then they fucked up on the Clark thing,
Yeah.
and gave away their second. They really could have killed, in this draft.
Mm-hmm.
They could have they picked 20th, now 12 and 20th. They could have kicked that second pick, that 20th pick back to the second round. They could have 2 second-round picks, and then one of those second-round picks kicked back to the third round, and found a way to double up in the fourth and got another fourth round.
Yeah, I think you could at least maybe get a third. I don't know about a second.
They could have kicked both of those picks back into the second round, picked up 2 second rounds, 2 third rounds, and some fourth rounds. This kind of deep on defense. I'm gonna tell you something. Two good defensive players will not fix this team.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna fix it. It's not. You can get a pass rush and a linebacker, but that ain't gonna fix the secondary. Your secondary still shithole sucks.
Yeah.
They suck. Bland coming off a foot injury. You got Diggs gone. You got Hooker, aging safety, and you got a shaky Donovan Wilson who can't cover.
Mm-hmm.
Your linebacker core sucks. The 2 linebackers sucks. All the guys you bought in here, they can't cover one shit.
They're just bad on defense.
Bad. You still can't get pass rush unless you bring Clowney back.
Mm-hmm.
You lost Nealon because of a tragic accident.
Yeah.
Lost Parson, got rid of him. So this defense, man, it's gonna take some years, man. That's why I said trade back. If they won't, I don't think they're gonna trade back. I think they're gonna pick 2 defensive players and roll with their season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a way for them to be lazy. Oh, Cowboy Champ, he jumped on in. Let's see what's happening with him. What's going on, Champ?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up, champs?
Yeah, y'all see the latest news about who the Cowboys supposed to be interviewing?
No.
Oh yeah.
The guy from the Eagles.
Christian Parker.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
Yeah, on the defensive side.
yeah.
oh shit.
My thing is, yeah, in the defense, they did play good. A lot of their problems was on the offensive side. But I like the way the Texans defense is playing.
Yeah, they're playing lights out.
Yeah, that defensive line, is they got a real high motor.
Mm-hmm.
They're aggressive. But when you get to all the coaches that the Cowboys bringing in, I see instead of seeing like Rockwallers or pit bulls, I see French poodles,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and not the small poodles. I'm talking about the giant poodles. That's what I see when the coach of the Cowboys supposedly Zoom calling.
Yeah.
Don't see no type of aggressiveness.
Right.
And I get the same, and it's still, I'm about to steal a line from OG. It's still all about number 4.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They put so much energy, time, and money on that side, and you neglect you just put duct tape on your defense.
That's it.
And the way and what Jerry said, talking about the hardest thing he ever did was to fire Eberflus.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to slap the wrinkle out of his face.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that clip of Shoddy telling the coaches that they fired Eberflus?
Oh no, I missed that.
He was all like, first of all, we gotta take into account that it's a man or like the person. We gotta take into account that he's a person, and I want you all to text him and tell him that you appreciate him. I was like, this fucking
Man, this pussy. This fucking pussy, man, get your soft ass out of here.
he almost
What,
cried. It
what,
looked like he was gonna
what,
cry.
did he have a tissue with him while he was saying that?
Right.
Damn, no wonder this damn team is so damn soft. Oh,
Yeah.
God, he's a person. Oh, they want tears in my eyes. Man, you pussy. Get
Right.
your soft ass out of here. Jerry, you soft ass too, shit.
Right.
This is a soft ass team.
Yeah.
I bet they were a maxi pass to bed.
Right.
Man, I really don't have I really don't have the patience or
Nah,
the
man.
energy to like really follow this team like I did 3 years ago because
Right.
the fact that I got PTSD, which I've seen this
Yeah.
crap before.
Right.
Mhm.
Nothing gonna change because of stupid Jerry, stupid Steven, and stupid Will McClay. Nothing gonna change.
Right. Nothing at all.
And you see, White Cotton, he come from a loser. The other guy from Arizona, loser.
Yeah.
The Broncos, he got Cowboys ties, which means that he got ties with Shotty because they used to work somewhere else.
Really.
And I know that the Broncos defense is playing pretty good,
Yeah.
but who knows? Who really knows?
But we'll see when they play this weekend is Denver against Buffalo.
I'm not impressed.
Who you want, champ, to come in here and coach this defense?
Either hot name Flores or somebody from the Houston Texans defensive from somebody from that squad, either the linebacker coach or the secondary coach.
Right.
But I want them to use the same scheme that Houston is using.
Right.
Yeah.
So the main thing, if you look at the Texans defense,
Yeah.
their strength is let me get back at you. I'll be right back.
You got it already?
Oh, he'll come back.
Must be driving. Nate Dogg,
What's up?
who do you want to come in here and coach defense?
If I could choose, it would be Flores, but I don't think he'll leave Minnesota to be another DC. But from the options that we've interviewed, I'll probably go Leonard. Yeah.
Yeah, but does Leonard want to come here and coach with Jerry Jones?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta take that into account also.
See what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
I kept saying this last 5 years.
Mhm.
When you are a offensive coach and a defensive coach, and you're not allowed to pick your players on offense or defense, how in the fuck are you supposed to win?
Yeah. And also, I think the defensive coordinator for the Broncos, who's Joseph Vance Joseph, I think he's interviewing for head coaches also. So if he leaves, I think they'll just promote Leonard, and Leonard would stay like in a better place.
Like,
But
okay,
yeah,
I'm trying to break this down to you. You are for the last 30 years, you have been doing nothing but fucking around, bullshitting
yeah,
in the draft room, and all your picks have been garbage, except maybe you got help with Parson. And that was a you did a slam dunk on that.
hmm
But then you continue to sit in the room on draft day in front of the camera and pick your players and thinking that your philosophy and your scheme has worked for 30 years. 31 years. You have had all the say. You pick up the phone, you call, you do your thing. You the owner, you the GM, and you the coach.
yeah,
That's demoralizing when you have a young coaching staff who wants to come in here and coach. Oh, hey man, hey, who do you feel like picking in this year's draft, and who do you think is gonna help the defense? I say we need a good pass rushing linebacker, man, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that because you got Jerry right there in the room and second guessing everything that we do on the coaching board. What does he draw the coaching board up too? The player board up too? Does he? So why Jerry got to go to the combine? What he gonna do? Why is he at the combine?
yeah. He goes to the Senior Bowl also.
What are you doing at the combine, NFL combine, and at Senior Bowl? What are you doing?
hmm
You talking about? Well, I'm going all in, but your all in ain't working because you look horrible at picking your players. And by the way, why are you in front of the camera on draft day?
Yeah,
But guess what though, dumb, you will only be picking in day one this time. We won't see you until Sunday.
yeah.
All right?
Or Friday. Yeah,
Because of your bonehead decisions that you did 2 years ago. Your bonehead decision you did with Pickens. I'm not saying Pickens wasn't bad, but you gave up a lot to Pittsburgh. And your bonehead decision with Trey Lance, and your bonehead decision with Mingo, and your bonehead decisions with Parson, and with Williams.
right.
You gave away the meat and potatoes of your defense. Second round pick. You found talent in the second round. You found talent in the third round and fourth round. Because you meddle in your own business because you the master. You are the last master. You get the fuck out of here. You only got 2 picks. 2 picks ain't gonna fix this defense.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna fix this defense, Nate Dogg.
it's not. You see, I would get if we were competing for a championship, but we're nowhere close.
Mm-hmm.
You need all the picks you can get to fix this team.
Because you know why we need all the picks we can get, Nate Dogg?
Yeah.
Because we got no money to spend on the free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's that bomb ass bitch. Excuse me, the bomb ass bitch, $250 million. We could have Dak Prescott contract could have brought in 5 or 6 players. Good defensive players. Now I know Bombs, good defensive players. Good linebacker, good safety, good corner, another good pass rusher, another good defense, another linebacker. And you want to get up to the podium and you want to smile at the end of the fucking New York game? And then you had the nerve to come out there and say last year, after Philly won the Super Bowl, oh, we not that far behind them. What did he say, Nate Dogg?
He said, "I believe we're close to Philly."
Are you close to going back home?
Didn't even make the playoffs.
How you close when you got all the money and your defense sucks? I think this makes sense. $250 million and you got all holes on defense. Because people spend money on defense. They know how to win championships.
Mm-hmm.
They spend money on defense and they draft well on defense. And we're bargain shopping, bringing in old ass players. I'm not saying Connie's no good, but he can create pressure. We have paid him. We brought in the linebacker from we gave him a pick for him from Tennessee. Gave him a pick for the linebacker from who else we give a pick from?
The Bengals.
The Bengals. We got a pick to Chicago Bears. We got a pick for him too, right?
For Sanborn, no. I think he was a free agent.
We gave it. Did we?
I don't think so. I think it was just Murray and Wilson.
Pick story pick for him. We sure
I don't
did.
know. I'm not sure.
We gotta Google it.
I know we gave up a pick for Elam.
You know?
Yeah, he got cut in the season.
Yep, we sure did.
They're just throwing away picks like.
See? Sure
Yeah.
did. You read about that, Nate Dogg? Gave that? That's right. We sure did, didn't we, Nate Dogg? Wow. Was it this year pick or was it a 27 pick?
Probably this year.
Huh. You know what I'm saying? Bad for business. Man, he bad for business, Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
So y'all can cry all you want, man. This team is like 2 or 3 years away, fam. We're 2 or 3 years away, fam. So I hope the next defense coach they bring in here, I hope he get ready for a bunch of drama, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When they bring this next defense coach in here, they're gonna blame him if he's not getting takeaways, if we're not stopping nobody on defense, because there ain't no talent on defense side of the ball, and if we're not getting the ball back from Dak Prescott. I feel sorry for his next defensive coordinator, Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
I feel sorry, fam. This fan base, they're gonna blame somebody, dog. They need somebody to blame, Nate Dogg.
It's always somebody to blame except for number 4,
Number
the
4,
golden child.
they're gonna need somebody to blame because they know what they're gonna do. I said earlier in my earlier last week, I said what they did was the roster that Matt had, shitty roster. Okay? Shitty roster, shitty scheme. They hit Matt in the mouth, knocked him to the ground, kicked him up under the bus, and they rolled right on top of him, and they let him go when he was shitty. Yeah, the defense was shitty. Yeah, he got some stops when he needed to help his offense. But the next dude that bring in here, they're gonna do the same fucking thing. They're gonna say, "Oh well, he is what they gonna say? First year coach. We gotta give him a break. Fuck out of here." But they still gonna throw him under the bus, they don't.
Yeah.
And that's so that they need to bring in a coach that can give the offense no excuses. I got the ball back for you. I'm winning ball games. I'm getting the ball back with the less talent I have. And you're not going to call my defense a shitty defense when you guys can't score in the red zone again.
Mm-hmm. You see, even when you do have a shitty defense, there's stuff you can do on offense that could help them. Like, just not stop going 3 and out, stop just passing everywhere. Just, just as a quarterback, just tell the play caller or tell Shoddy, like, hey, let's slow down the offense, let's run the ball, let's do some quick stuff. But no, they just want to throw.
And then they need a coach, man. You know what I like. You know what I saw. On Houston's. I saw on Houston's on bench the other day when the offense wasn't doing well. I saw that the head coach went up to his players, started talking to him. I saw a coach communicating with his team on the sideline and pumping them up when it wasn't going well on offense. We need that. We need that from Scotty. We need that. We need Scotty shows maturity. When Dak Prescott is not doing well, go get in his face. Go tell him he sucks. He need to get his shit together. Hey, I don't know what they're gonna do about this quarterback position. They're gonna let Milton go for backup. I just don't know. Backup quarterback. Either they're gonna draft somebody or they're gonna bring in a quarterback from another team that can throw the ball downfield. Then I have with Milton. You want Milton back? Nate Dogg?
I mean, we're kind of stuck with them. I would feel better about Milton if we had a coach that could develop talent.
Mm-hmm.
But we're stuck with Shoddy. So I mean, we just gotta roll with what we have.
Right. You right about that? You right about that, Nate Dogg? Do you have that Uncensored app?
No, I don't.
I want to be watching the basketball. Watching a lot of basketball lately. The Lakers on a three-game losing streak. Get this shit together real soon.
Mm.
We got KJ, we got chat. This year's draft is a dud. When it comes to offense in the draft, it has to be all defense this year.
Yeah.
You right about that. You're right about that, KJ, but we still suck, man. Would I be okay with drafting two linebackers if they don't want to move back? Yeah, I guess. What about a safety? A safety and a Downs or another safety. I mean, another safety from a house there, another safety or a linebacker from Ohio State or another linebacker. They need talent, man. I hope Jerry wakes up on draft morning and from here on out all the way to March or April when the draft April and say I fucked up. I fucked up by trading away the picks.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up, man.
And then there was fans saying F them picks before the season started
Yeah.
because they were so sure that the season was going to be so successful.
And you know
And
what's
now,
Nate, you know what's so fucked up about this draft?
mm,
That they're picking number 12.
yeah.
They're picking 12th, Nate Dogg.
Yeah, that second round, that was early second round. And then that third round pick could have been like a late second.
4th, 5th.
Yeah.
All these good players in the draft, and you sitting at home because your second, your third, and your fourth round is gone.
Mm-hmm.
To fix this fucking team. That's the most boneheaded shit you could have done in the last 5 years. You gave with all the picks in the last 5 years. Because you did everything you could to help Dak Prescott out.
Yeah.
And it just keep backfiring over and over and over.
And just bad roster management.
It just keep backfiring. All the talent on defense. You played around with Williams. You played around with Pickens. You got all that shit. Oh, Chim jumping back in. And it just keep backfiring. Man, it's gonna be a bad 2026, man. I feel it all over again, man. I can't do it no more. Champ.
Oh,
What's up, corner?
what's up?
Oh, what's up, Connor? You in? How your day going?
Going fantastic. Been listening to the show for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. OG, you can't go to no damn quarterback and tell him he fucking sucks on the sideline. You'll lose respect of your team quick. What the hell are you talking about? You can't do that.
No, you can do what you want to if you got the balls, but you're scared of Jerry.
Yeah, you can do what you want to, and then once you lose your locker room, you're gonna lose your job.
No, I'm saying no. You can do what you want to, but you can go up to Dak Prescott and say, "Look, I need your head in the game, man." All right?
You can pep talk him, but you can't tell him he fucking sucks.
Well, maybe you can tell him. Well, he already said his stuff sucks already, so I guess I wouldn't mess with his confidence again. And well, you act like that. You act like you love Dak Prescott.
No, what I'm saying is you just can't spit nothing out there without getting fact checked. No, I'll fact check your ass.
No,
See?
I can spill what I want to in. This is my show. I can spill what I want to in here.
Well, but guess what? You can. So can Fox News. So can CNN. So can Donald Dookie. So can all these other folks. But guess what? I'll fact check.
Well, how you gonna fix the red zone? You come on talking loud shit, but how you gonna fix the red zone with Dak Prescott? Tell me how you gonna fix it.
I'll run the ball. They get in the red zone. They forgot how to run the ball.
Whose fault is that?
That's your fault. Because there ain't no Mississippi bootleg toss sweet.
You right about that. Ain't no Mississippi bootleg play out sweet, boy. Which they do.
Yeah.
7, boy. And you're gonna find
Yeah.
you're gonna find Buffalo running it this weekend.
Buffalo ain't running shit.
We'll
Buffalo
find
just
out.
running their mouth.
Hey, corner,
Fuck
who do you want to
Bills
hire
Mafia.
as DC?
Who do I want to hire as DC? Jim
Yeah.
Leonard would be a great candidate, I feel like. Orr from the Ravens. I love him to come up here. Olbrich from the Atlanta. I know that the Cowboys they got denied, but if some reason the head coach comes in that Matt Ryan and them hire, and they don't want Olbrich here, I would put him first in line to coach
Yeah.
up these guys. I don't want Gannon. I don't want a lot of these names, but my go-to right now would be Jim Leonard. I think there's more potential there. There's no head coaching experience. He played NFL football for 10 years. He coached in the college level. He came to the NFL level. And there's a lot of hype around Jim Leonard about being a defensive mind guy, like there was around Kellen Moore. We can say what we want, but Kellen Moore is a Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator. And he worked with guys like Jalen Hurts to get that Super Bowl. So, it just didn't work out with us. But, when I hear that, it's a smart defensive mind, it's creative. It's a Vance Joseph clone. That stuff right there gets me excited. But Jim Leonard would be my number one guy.
That's what you like. Okay, then. All right.
Because I know Champs had said that he had connections with the Cowboys in the past, but I don't think he's.
No, Jim Leonard don't have any connections to nobody. Jim Leonard played as a player when Schottenheimer was the offensive coordinator for the Jets. That's the only connection that they got.
So let me ask you this: if he gets torched by this weekend by the Bears, are you gonna by Buffalo? Are you gonna second guess this?
No, because he's not the defensive coordinator.
Who's your defensive coordinator for?
Vance Joseph.
That's right. Vance Joseph. Okay. So you like him, young mind, but the thing about that is, this roster. What do you feel about this roster? What can he do to at least try to make this roster better? Because we don't got much money in free agency, and our draft is fucking sucky right now. So what is he gonna do about this roster? Can you hear me?
OG, who told you that we don't have money in free agency?
I looked at the cap.
Well, you looked wrong, brother. You looked wrong. I'll teach you how to look at the cap one day when I get some time. You looked wrong.
Nothing. We can go over it though. You can show me some things, and you got to teach OG nothing. What you need to do is just tone down a little bit and be respectful to the show. Can we both agree on that, young man? So anyway, what about the roster though? How you feel about the roster, Corner? Oh, he must be busy driving. Nate, dog, what do you feel about the roster?
Shit, it needs some work. I mean, you're gonna lose probably at least one safety next year, if not both. And then if pretty much all your linebackers except for Overshown and I guess Leo Fowl. I think the D line's pretty. I mean, you got Williams, and then I think they'll probably. I don't know if they have to restructure or extend Clark. So you have two good DTs, and then Osa as I guess back as a backup. Then you got after that. I mean, Ezeraku, but he didn't even look like he's anything last year. So, and then he just got arrested for reckless driving.
Yeah, DUI, driving fast, probably over the speed limit.
Oh yeah.
So
And then
I thought, I don't want to sound racist and nothing like that, but I thought that they should bring in. I don't know, man. They need. I don't know. They brought in a black defensive coordinator for interview, man. I thought that just was that rule they had in place. But I just don't know if they're gonna have a black or Hispanic defensive coach that'll come in here, man, and put some fire under their ass. I don't know. Or somebody with a great scheme. We need change a little bit. I'm not saying I'm not. I just don't know what this guy can get out of this defense, man. I just people got to stick with me. You have to bring in a coach they got to get the best out of these players, man. Like I don't want to see that bullshit that they did last year at the Camp Cupcake, man.
Mm-hmm.
We had Camp Cupcake, man. We had Dak Prescott doing the jigaboo dance out there with the stick up his booty, and skateboard on the field, man. They're not serious. They're not taking it serious. I was pointing to jump back in. Maybe he's at Walmart or something. Back to Walmart. Let's see what we got to say. Hold on 1 second. What's happening, family?
All right. Do you have the overthecap.com pulled up?
No, I don't have it. But
All right. You got to remember, whatever salary cap that the Cowboys don't use this year, it rolls over. So right now, they're $33 million in dead money.
Oh.
Whatever money they don't have right now will roll over to there to make that number lighter. Okay.
Okay.
So then you got to look at restructures. Also, Diggy Zua, you can restructure. Dak Prescott, you can restructure. CD Lamb, you can restructure. Next thing you know, you got about $50-60 million in cap.
Right.
If you rework a deal with Kenny Clark, who's on the books for $21 million, you can give him an extension, 2-year extension, and that money right there just turned into a $10 million cap hit. So that opens up $11 million right there. Cowboys will have money in free agency, and I'm predicting right here, right now on OG's channel that the Dallas Cowboys will be more aggressive in free agency this year than ever before because they don't have a 2nd and 3rd round draft pick.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it up right here.
All right. How much money do they got on the books right now, 2025? How much cap space is available 2025? Oh, they already got 2026 there. So what is it? They're negative 39. Okay, go to click on that pre-June 1 cut and go to restructure. Click on restructure.
Restructure. Hold on. See debt money.
That drop down on that pre-June 1 cut.
Hold on. Hold on. I got
It's a drop down box where it says cut pre-June 1.
Okay.
Yeah, click on that down box and go to restructure.
Okay, there we go.
So bam. So if you restructure any of them contracts, that's how much money you free up right there in the green.
Okay, that's good to see then. Here it is here. So they can restructure. Oh, I got a lot of restructuring to do then.
Exactly. Now go to post June 1 cuts. Click on that same down button and go to post June 1. Now, if you cut a player and you designate them post June 1, you'll free up that money.
Post June 1?
So look at all that money. 30, 19, 17, 14, 9. Now go to post June 1. So on the cap, the savings is on to the right. All right. Dead money's to the left of that box. So go to Terrence Steele's name. If Terrence Steele is a post June 1 cut, how much does the Cowboys save on the cap?
Oh yeah, we got it.
Go up you.
Okay, there's Terrence Steele. Okay.
How much is he on the right side of the box, post June 1 cut?
Terrence Steele, I gotta go over. Shit. Let's say about the damn computer. You gotta go over on this damn website. Oh wait. We there? There you go.
What's Terrence Steele's post June 1 number?
Hold on, wait. I'm on a stupid laptop.
There you go. Terrence Steele, $14 million in cap savings when you designate him as a post 1. What does that money do right there? That pays your draft class.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you got options to have money in free agency. And I really believe the Cowboys will be aggressive and surprise a lot of people for their free agency moves this year. Now, I don't stand on the business of just go willy-nilly and go break your bank because you want to get free agents in here and boom, boom, bang. If they don't ride the first wave, I'm cool with that. You know, you don't got but you go get you some good guys. Go get you a Romeo Doubs as a wide receiver who's probably going to cost you 15 APY. Go get you guys like that. You know, huh?
You don't want Pickens back?
Well, if you designate Pickens as a franchise and a team signs him and has to give up draft picks, I'm okay with that. But you got to sound Romeo. I don't trust Ryan Flournoy to duplicate that success. So I'm going to bring in a 4-year guy who's had some success in Romeo Doubs, and let's roll with it. If Pickens gets traded, that's my insurance.
Trade Pickens to who?
Whoever wants to pay him. If you franchise tag him, where a team, I forgot what it's called, Uncensored knows it, but if you franchise tag him and the team says, okay, I'm going to pay you $35 million a year. Mm-hmm. And the Cowboys will have an opportunity to either match it, right? If the Cowboys decide they don't want to match that contract, then the team has to give up, I think it's like a first and a third.
Right.
And they get they keep Pickens. So I'm on board with that. All day long, 365. Give me them draft picks.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that too. I'll take the draft picks, yeah.
But go get you a Romeo Doubs in free agency. You'll get you a pass rusher in free agency where that's Clowney. Get Clowney. Go get Clowney a good partner in crime. Go draft you a corner. Go draft you a linebacker with them. I don't trust them, but go get you that in the draft with the first round picks. You have a good free agency. That second and third round draft picks don't matter. If you have a good free agency, but the Dallas Cowboys have to have a good free agency. I don't want to see 1-year bridge players in this bitch. I want to see real good contracts, real good players, because big players make big plays in big games.
Yeah, we need that. And we don't want to give the offense no more excuses like we did last year, struggling in the red zone.
We didn't give no offense no damn excuse. Dak was ass. He started off strong, but then he fizzled. He got flat like a soda with no cap on it.
Right.
The re-sign Williams.
Who?
Javonte Williams.
Oh yeah, you get him a 2-year deal, 7 APY.
So do we let go of Hooker and Wilson?
Oh, get Hooker the fuck out of here. Donovan Wilson, get him the fuck out of here. Marquise Bell, get him the fuck out of here.
Right.
Go get your Mika Fitzpatrick. Shit. The fuck?
Right.
Oh, gee, that you broke down the side of the road in your semi-truck?
Yeah.
I believe it.
That's me over there. You gonna come on and help me?
You didn't do your pre-trip.
Fuck it, man.
This man haven't popped the hood in 3 months.
Motherfucker ran out of fuel and shit on his hog piss.
This man got cam frame housing leaks and don't even know it.
Like a motherfucker. Yeah, man, but this is a disappointment season, man. I mean,
were you really disappointed though? Be honest. Were you really disappointed?
Not really.
Oh yeah. Anyway, this was to be expected, man. This was to be expected. Now I was optimistic, with 12-5, but then I lowered that shit to 9 wins. What the hell was our record anyway? 7-9-1.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry ass Cowboys, little pussies.
So
how the fuck you tie in the NFL? You got to be a dumbass motherfucker to tie in the NFL.
Damn.
That one stands for one dumbass. That's what that means.
Let me ask you this question. So if you don't sign Dak to that contract and you bring in really good talent, do you think we may be in the playoffs with a scrub quarterback?
No, it's bigger than it's bigger than Dak, bro. It's bigger than Dak. You had the 31st ranked defense, bro. You had red zone struggles. You had 2,000 two 1,000-yard wide receivers. You had 1,000-yard running back. You had a tight end that couldn't fucking hold the ball, kept fucking fumbling. You had a defense that couldn't take the ball away. You had special teams that would give up good field position, bro. This is bigger than a quarterback, big dog. I know we're sick of Dak. All collectively, we're tired of Dak Prescott, but this is bigger than the quarterback position, bro. We keep getting penalties after penalty after penalty. Now, Dak is at fault. Don't get me wrong, but this is bigger than the quarterback.
Right. And then you have a GM that's a coach, owner.
You got a GM that's not even a coach. You got a GM that is very successful in oil. You got a GM that's very successful at countersuing the NFL. You got a GM that's successful at having someone clean his own glasses for him. You got a GM that's successful at everything but football. Everything that happened with those 3 Super Bowls had Jimmy's name right beside it, not Jerry Jones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you say it, Cowboys corner. He's still trying to chase Jimmy's
He tried to chase the trade. He's trying to chase everything. That's why Jerry ain't scared to trade for a wide receiver. He thinks, okay, he did it with Herschel Walker. Maybe I can do it with the wide receiver. That's why they're all hung gold glory on fucking George Pickens, because they think they got it right.
Right.
Mhm.
They thought they were hung gold glory with fucking Amari Cooper, but they traded his ass to save $20 million.
Right.
Jerry's been chasing that fucking Jimmy John's success for 30 years.
30 years, yeah. 31 years.
Well, next season will be 31. This is officially, so we won our last 95-96, right? Or was it? Yeah, it was 95-96. So this is officially 30 years.
I'm already pushing it. I'm pushing. I don't want to keep waiting until fucking the new season starts in June, July, and August. I'm pushing it forward already. I said 31.
You know, these motherfuckers here, they better get their shit together. And they better not fuck up this defensive coordinator position.
This is a very
And
important.
Schottenheimer better learn from his damn mistakes.
What do you mean?
His clock management, his decision making, when to go for it, when not to go for it, his aggressiveness, kicking field goals, doing this stupid shit. Go your motto and your position should be, how do we go win a touchdown?
Yeah.
There's no reason Brandon Aubrey should have 150 points as a field goal kicker on this team. Zero reason. Zero reason. There was zero reason Matt Eberflus should have been on this team after the bye week. Zero reason. You let this shit play out the entire fucking year just to fire him less than 24 hours before the season, after the season ended.
Right.
You were fucking 8 weeks too late. Jerry, on the other hand, traded for Logan Wilson and Quentin Williams 2 weeks too late. Now, there's no guarantee we would have beat the Broncos. And there was no guarantee whoever the fuck we lost to after that, too. There was no guarantee for that. But at least you actually did something, not after the fact. But like I said, when that trades happen, this ain't for this year. This is for next year. We're not going to no playoffs. We over here going to be fucking playing reach around, and we gotta sit in our hands until the draft comes or until free agency comes.
Old man syndrome.
I think it's just dumbass syndrome is what it is.
Right. So what do you feel about that Williams trade? Was it good? Was it or was it horrible?
What? Who now?
Williams.
Devontae?
No.
Quentin Williams.
Oh, Quentin Williams. Yeah, I like the Quentin Williams trade. That's the best defense. If Aaron Donald was in the league, Quentin Williams would be number 2. With Aaron Donald out of the league, Quentin Williams number 1.
But you can double team him though and take him out the game like they did in the last few games.
And guess what? And if you have competent, reliable pass rushers,
which we don't.
But if you can get that in free agency via draft, if you can get that, then let them double team Q. That's going to free up guys that can win one-on-ones. I'm telling you this right now. D-Law was missed. Jordan Lewis was missed.
Yes.
But these guys were missed. Leadership was missed.
So that's why I have to ask you. That's what I asked you. So did that Dak Prescott contract hurt this defense? Well, now we're having to re-sign Jordan Lewis. He wanted money, and D-Law wanted money. And don't tell me that don't lie to me.
No,
now.
so Dak Prescott had nothing to do with it. I'll tell you why. D-Law wanted a new scenery, and they already said that they thought Deron Blanc could take Jordan Lewis's spot. They came out and publicly said that.
But
So it had nothing to do with the contract. They thought they had Jordan Lewis replacement on the team, and it backfired on their ass.
right.
So yeah, no. Dak Prescott's contract had nothing to do with that because they restructured that deal anyway, turned everything to signing bonus, and Dak only made like $15 million on the books technically because everything got turned into a signing bonus.
Right.
I mean, go to overthecap.com, go to restructure for Dak. What is his base salary
Hold on, let me see.
for 2026? What is his base salary?
Restructure.
$40 million. So if they restructure that and that frees up 30, Dak Prescott technically on the book for $10 million.
That'll be nice. His signing bonus $34 million.
Well, his base salary is $40 million. So when you restructure the base salary, they're going to free up $30 million. Now they can go up to 30. They don't have to do the whole 30. They could do $10 million in restructure, and Dak would be on the books for 30. You see what I'm saying? They don't have to do the full 30 million. They have up to 30 million to restructure that signing bonus and convert it into a signing bonus to free up the cap to go re-sign your own or go re-sign in free agents. But you always look at that number comes from the base salary.
If they restructure, they can say $30 million.
But that puts that money on a credit card, OG. So you know how Zach Martin's go look at the Zach Martin's dead money at the bottom. See how that's $16 million? They restructured his contract so much that even though his contract is now void, they put that money on a credit card. Now the credit card payment is due for $16 million. And that's how those restructures help you, is it don't make the money disappear. It just puts that signing bonus on the back end. It's like if you ever been behind on a car note, you can ask for an extension. And all they do is take that payment that you were supposed to make that month and put it on the back end. So now it's a 61-month loan. But eventually that money that you just moved to the back has to be paid. So when they restructure contracts, all they do is take that car payment and move it back to the end of the loan. And when it's time for that loan to be paid up, that's where you get your dead money.
Mm-hmm. Well, they got to get their shit together though. This free agent.
Oh yeah, that's why when Mike McCarthy got fired, I wasn't a fan of them restructuring Dak Prescott's contract. But the moment they do it, you have to accept it because it fucked your future cap up regardless.
Yeah.
But that's salary cap 101 for you. I hope you learned something from Cowboys Corner today.
Yeah, we listening. What about, well, they can't even drop the fucking quarterback if they want. They got to fucking bring in a backup if that happened with Milton. Do you think Dak Prescott can get it done in 26?
What's your definition of get it done?
NFC Championship game. I don't even want to talk about Super Bowl, but I'm talking about NFC Championship.
Ask me after the draft. Too premature. I don't know. I don't even know what our defense's the lineup looks like. I don't know who we drafted. Ask me after the draft.
Talk to you after the draft.
You might as well just piss in the wind with that question.
So if they don't pick this coach you want in, who else you want to bring in besides this guy?
Ulbrich or from the Ravens. Hell, I wouldn't mind the guy from the Philadelphia Eagles, the passing game coordinator over there. What the hell is his name? They interviewed him today, or they asked permission to interview today. I wouldn't mind his ass either. Give me a young mind that's ready to go. They're looking for a guy that can teach, and they're looking for a guy that can communicate. I don't want a fucking babysitter assistant. Eberflus was a babysitter assistant. Al Harris was a babysitter assistant. I need grown-ass men to teach grown-ass men.
You don't like Al Harris?
No, he was a babysitter assistant.
I like Al Harris. If he was,
He called the players too much. Oh, gee, you want coaches to cuss players out on the sideline, tell them they fucking suck, but you're a fan of Al Harris and says, no, you're doing great. Nothing's wrong with you, but yet you gave up fucking 500 yards in 3 games.
Hmm. Oh, we also requested for a new coach also.
you want me to cuss the players out on defense, but I can't cuss the players out on offense. That don't make sense.
No, oh, gee, I gave an analogy of what you wanted, and then I gave you what Al Harris did. So you're going. What I was telling you was you're going against your own logic. I never said cuss the players out on defense. What I said was I want a communicator, and I want a coach, a real coach that's going to teach these guys to communicate to these guys. I didn't say cuss them out. I said give me a learner and give me a communicator. And I said Al Harris was a babysitter assistant. I didn't say anything about cussing people out. What I did was I used what you just said against you because what you just said for offense, OG. Don't get it twisted, baby. This ain't no Long Island iced tea here, baby.
It sounds like you done had a couple.
Oh, okay.
It's what time boy? It's 4 here. It's probably 6 where you at.
It's 5:59.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, sun's going down a minute late every day. I love it.
Right.
Absolutely love it. I love it when sun goes down. I'll be feeling all right.
Right.
Corner, there's a new name. It says his name is DeMarcus Covington. He's defensive line coach, run game coordinator for the Packers.
Oh, wow.
Did they interview him?
They requested.
Hey, they're interviewing more fucking. They've interviewed more defensive coordinators than interviewed coaches in the last 5 years.
Hey man.
Yeah.
And Nate, where you find that information at?
I don't know. It just popped up on my Instagram.
Instagram, Twitter, Google. I mean, OG, get with the program, dog. I know you old school, but damn, it's time to keep up with new school.
I'm already ahead of the game, family.
You don't be following no fake Facebook pages either.
I don't do that.
They'll get you caught in some clickbait.
Right.
They'll put a virus on your shit.
Right. Gotta be careful.
Next thing you know, you're talking to the fucking Taliban, and they want your credit card information to stop your virus.
Stop your fucking. Be careful giving that out too. That you have your social and your date of birth. I haven't seen that.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
How does a hamburger introduce his wife to people?
How?
Hi, meet Patty.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I got a dog, and he ate a bunch of pronouns.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he, she, it, everywhere.
Really?
I don't think OG know what pronouns are. Nate Dogg, did you get it?
Yeah.
He, she, it, everywhere.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out where your brain at.
OG, Google what pronouns are so you can get the joke.
Right.
Corner, if Shotty doesn't work out this season, would you hire Tomlin?
You can't just hire Tomlin. You have to trade for Tomlin.
Oh, yeah,
The Steelers still own his rights.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
So would I trade for Tomlin? No.
Yeah.
No. But it sounds like Harbaugh might be a Giants head coach.
Shit.
They're talking about Harbaugh.
That's what I've been hearing on the streets. Oh. 229 price. Oh, Dude, I'm tired, y'all. I'm gonna hang up this phone. Oh, gee, I don't know how much longer you'll be live, but give me about 10 minutes. I'll be right back. You capiche?
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Go ahead. Grab some meat, take a piss. Holler back. Yeah. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, Nate, dawg, how's your day going, man?
It's going all right. I just been home all day.
Did you put in a little work today or no?
Yeah, I ran 2 miles.
Are you off today from work?
Well, I only work during the summer because I'm still going to school
What you going to school
and I'm
for?
on break. Uh, it's it's an English degree, but I'm going to become like a coach. So yeah.
Oh, you took out a big old fat loan, huh?
No, I have financial aid.
Oh, you got, huh?
It's called financial aid. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
get
took
a
a
loan.
financial aid loan, yeah. So your pocket's up on that. Yeah, man. Like I told Corner though, it don't matter, man. Who they gonna? No matter who they bring in here, defense coordinator, man, they still gonna throw him under the bus. The defense gonna suck. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They gonna say, oh, they gonna give
Yeah,
what's it?
even with the new DC,
Uh-huh.
I
What
don't
they gonna say?
I don't know if I expect like a big turnaround,
Yeah.
like how Dan Quinn turned around our defense in 1 year. I don't know if I'll be expecting that, but if it's bad again, no, I'm gonna start pointing fingers at the players, man.
Yeah. Well, they gonna do the same shit to the new guy. Like they did to Eberflus. Oh, our defense sucked still, man. We gave up 300-400 yards. We don't have enough talent on defense, and we're gonna blame it on defense again. If the offense ain't getting it done, people hate when I say that, man. They hate that I'm blaming everything on Dak. I'm not blaming everything on Dak. I'm saying they need to figure out their problems on offense. They need to save this defense. They need to save face on something, dude. They don't stay saying shit about nothing about the. They dropped out. Oh, you got back in. Okay, then. Hold on, Nate. Yeah. Yeah, man. They can't keep blame the defense on everything, man. They can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty, I don't think Scotty knows what the fuck he doing, man.
Nah, he does nothing for me, honestly.
He just don't know what he's doing. I mean, if this is trial and error for Scotty. If it don't work out here in Dallas, he'll go someplace else and fuck some other team up.
I think he might. Honestly, he might just be out of the league once he's done here.
Dak Prescott got him this job, man. I ain't stupid.
Yeah.
Any player goes to the fucking podium, goes to the press conference, and hugs your coach when you get out the fucking stadium, got you that job, man.
Mm-hmm.
You had to give him that job.
But yeah, everyone knows that the only reason he's here is because Prescott to keep the continuity.
That's it.
Yeah.
Scotty had been in the NFL, coaching in the NFL for many years, but nobody want to hire him.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty saw him, man. can't have get together. At first, I said, well, Scotty was. I said he was a player's coach and said that he was helping the players. I was on board with that. The players getting in trouble, they're going to him and things like that, and they keep getting in trouble. They have no discipline on his team, and he just don't have any discipline, no structure like you do at your house, and they keep running over him, and he doesn't discipline Turpin, he doesn't discipline all these people that have these issues, and then he continue to allow what's going on, and you see right now what the hell is, you see by example. You see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of making excuses for Scotty, man. I'm tired of making excuses for him, man. You've been in this league for many years, and the owner doesn't hire you because you got issues on your side. You don't think they do an investigation and watch what you're doing for many of years. Year two, this should be his year 2, and however many more they want to hold him for, but I just don't trust. How you feel about Scotty, Nate? Now?
No, like I said, he does nothing for me, honestly. Like, honestly, I would have, if I could, I'd fire him right now and just hire Flores as our head coach.
Yeah.
Or Harbaugh. I mean, when there's better options, when you know you can get better, just move on, man. Like, I don't know. That's just how I see it.
I mean, you got 11-year veteran, you know. And you still can't get to the playoffs.
Nah, man.
11 years?
And then I don't see us making the playoffs next year.
I just don't see. I saw the schedule. It's too hard.
That's crazy. We went to the playoffs 3 years straight, 12-5, and then now we're gonna miss the playoffs 3 years straight.
Yep. Because you got smart and you thought that Mike McCarthy was your man, and oh, it didn't work out with him. So now you fired him, and then you got rid of Dan Quinn. He left. He didn't want to deal with your shit no more. And so now you're still stuck. Now your defense is ranked 31st, 31st, 30th, 29th, and wherever they rank that.
Yeah.
Oh, a corner jump. He jumped. He was in. He dropped off. But yeah, man, the teams that's in the playoffs now, they deserve to be there because they made the sacrifices to get there. That's good to see. That's good shit. And I feel it's no pities for them, man. No pities. Now you got the Young Bucks winning, Carolina winning, Chicago winning, Detroit. They're gonna need a quarterback here. They probably draft a quarterback this year. You got the Rams winning. Matthew Stafford. I don't know if he's gonna make it out of this game against Chicago because they're gonna be busting him up. You got Jalen Hurts winning. Even though they got put out, still they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
You got 11 years in the NFL. Just like Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford, but you can't get to the playoffs. Come on, man. Does that make sense to you, Nate Dogg?
Nope. I mean, look, when you're when you're the longest tenured quarterback, not only in the NFC, but in the whole NFL, like on the same team and you haven't even made a championship game. Like it's not surprising to me.
Oh, KJ 5,000 says if the Cowboys drop the running back and receiver, I'm done. Sorry about that, KJ. Wait a minute. When you had Dan Quinn, you had the top ranked 10 defense in NFL. As soon as he left, you went down to 31st.
Yeah.
You know, sister's dropping on there. What's happening, family?
What's up, Uncensored?
What's up with you?
Not much, man. How's it going?
What's up? What's up?
We were talking about the playoffs a little earlier. Now we're freestyling right now.
What'd you say?
We were talking about the
What'd you say? I was
playoffs
putting my
and what teams did the move they made to get to where they at now. We just freestyling it.
I just saw you live. I just had a chance to pick up my phone in probably the last 3 hours. So I just saw you live, so I jumped on.
Talking about to bring in a defensive coach in here that can turn things around.
A defensive coach to turn things around. Who you want to come in?
I don't know, man. I want a playoff coach.
Yeah, but it's gonna be hard to get a playoff DC that don't want a head coach job just to transition to a DC as on another team.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
that's what my pushback is with Brian Flores. Like, why would he leave the
yeah.
Vikings with a better defense, better personnel, better head coach? You know, why would he leave all of that to come rebuild the worst defense in the league on one of the worst teams in the league? It doesn't make sense. If he's gonna leave, it should be for a head coaching job or a better DC position.
Yeah.
I think he might be the front runner for the Pittsburgh Steelers job.
Yeah. I see that.
But I don't see anybody getting hired before John Harbaugh makes his decision. If he makes his decision, I think the head coaches will start falling off the board real fast.
Yeah.
That just shows you how dumb it was for the Ravens to drop him. The fact that every other team is waiting on him to make a move before they do. But
Yeah.
it was an emotional decision. They decided to stick. They took the side of a player that has only played one full season in his entire career. They sided with him over the head coach.
Yeah.
I personally think it's easier to find a quarterback than it is to find a good head coach.
Right.
I mean, fuck, Dallas has been searching for a decent head coach since Parcells.
Right.
So,
And that's many years ago. Many a moon.
well, I think the Ravens and the Steelers are headed to the coaching carousel where they're going to end up hiring several head coaches before they figure out who their next long-term head coach is going to be. I equate it to when the Giants got rid of Tom Coughlin. They took Eli Manning over Tom Coughlin, and they've now had 5 coaches in 10 years because of it.
Yeah.
It is hard to find coaches, and I was talking with Cool Cowboy, and I was telling him, he thinks Mike Tomlin is overrated. I'm like, name the quarterbacks that Mike Tomlin has gotten into the playoffs. Talking about Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, washed up Russell Wilson with Justin Fields. What did Justin Fields do with the Jets this year? He had Justin Fields with a winning record.
Yeah.
And then fucking Aaron Rodgers that can't go past 10 yards with any type of power. He's washed up.
Washed up Big Ben.
And if you think about that playoff game, man, that defense only gave up 16 points.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers gave up 2 off defensive touchdowns. Now, what were you saying, OG?
You saying that Pittsburgh gave up 16 points?
Yeah, the defense only gave up 16 points. Aaron Rodgers had a fumble return for a touchdown and an interception return for a touchdown. That's why it was 30-6.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Steelers offense did absolutely nothing, man. Both of their field goals came off of turnovers. They were already basically a field goal range when they got the turnover. Aaron Rodgers couldn't move the ball. One of the field goals, I think they only got 4 yards. Oh, and then kicked the field goal. So I don't know, man. I look at it different. I look at John Harbaugh, and I'm like, he started 3 different quarterbacks and was a missed field goal away from making the playoffs. You're not going to find that consistently. What is the Cowboys' record if they had to start 3 quarterbacks this year?
Shit. Big in top 5.
I don't know, man. When I'm looking at it, I think that, like, Mike McDaniels in Miami, I understand. Arizona, I understand. I don't even really understand the Tennessee Titans getting rid of their head coach in the middle of the season, whatever they did. Like, you gave him a rookie quarterback and then you fired him because the team wasn't performing well. Like, look, rookie quarterbacks don't struggle.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. But it seems like these teams are impatient with some of the player development. They got good coaches. Like, I think that Harbaugh was a very emotional, and the way the owner's coming out talking about it, it seems like it was an emotional decision. Because even they said, well, what if he would have made that field goal? He'd still be head coach, he said, for 1 more week. Which means that they had already made a decision. It didn't matter how the season ended, they were moving on from Harbaugh. And I thought this is the result-oriented league. You know, to say you're going to fire a coach that starts 3 quarterbacks and still gets into the playoffs.
Right.
It's crazy. I think the only other one that's done that is Andy Reid.
Right.
It's stupid. I don't understand it. I think that they let a lot of the fans get in their ear, and they sit up there and they look at these coaches and they go, long tenures, and I get it. Mike Tomlin, 7 playoffs straight, not no playoff wins. And I'm like, I get it. But who was his quarterback? What type of offense could they run with Mason Rudolph and Kenny Pickett?
Yeah.
And now it's coming out that he didn't have much say over who the personnel was. You know, I guess Mike Tomlin was like, hey, I like this guy, but the decision was between the owner and the GM. Oh, okay. When you pick it in the 20s all the time, you're not going to find a quarterback of high caliber unless you get really lucky.
So they got an issue this year again then.
Yeah, now you got a coach that's got to come in, and they're going to have a first-time quarterback, which means there's a whole new offense and everything. And I don't know. Who's the Pittsburgh Steelers defensive coordinator right now? Because I take him.
Let me see.
Unless they're going to try to promote from within and make him a head coach. But the thing about the Steelers is the Steelers go out and do, because they don't do head coach searches often. When they do one, they do their due diligence and they interview a lot of people and try to find the right head coach.
What do the Steelers trade up in the draft though this year?
Steelers, they don't tend to trade anything. They don't do a lot of trades. The Steelers, the owners, they say we're going to give a coach time to put his team together and stuff like that. And they look at it and they go, they look at it different.
Yeah.
But they hire coaches that are clearly good coaches from the beginning. Like you don't see their coaches come in and stumble and fumble all over themselves. Like they come in, even Bill Cowher, when he got hired in what, 92, 93 or something like that, he came in and took control of that team. Hell, he took him to the Super Bowl in what, 4 years?
Right.
It just, those are well-run teams, and I'm probably thinking that the Steelers get it right before the Ravens do, because I think the Ravens hitched themselves to a very expensive, injury-prone quarterback that's going to hamper that team, while the Steelers don't have those big salary cap hits at quarterback and skill positions.
Right.
And that's going to allow them to go out there and be active in free agency and draft. Those, man. Everybody have fun. My biggest worry is that Mike McDaniels goes to the Eagles and fixes their offense. That's gonna set the Cowboys back.
Yeah,
Because
man.
if McDaniels goes to the Eagles offense and gets them on track, we're probably looking at two more years of the Eagles winning the division.
Hmm.
Sadly.
We don't want that.
I love for McDaniels to come to Dallas. I think that his offense is better. I just think he had a bad quarterback in Miami. Tua literally got him on and said, "I can't see my wide receivers. I just throw it to where they're supposed to be." That's insane.
Yeah, I like his offense for sure. We need Sky need to give up play calling. He was horrible.
He was horrible, man. And he was a bad head coach. He was a bad offensive coordinator. He was a bad head coach.
Are they gonna give it to?
People want to give him another year, and I'm all fine for giving a first-time head coach some time, if there is not better candidates out on the market.
Yeah.
If there are better head coaching candidates out on the market, then you move on.
Hmm.
That's what the Patriots just did. And look where they at. They got a bye. They sitting up there. They didn't get a bye week, but they're in the divisional round of the fucking playoffs again.
Who, the Patriots?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
And we sitting over here still talking about stupid shit. About Dak Prescott stats and all of that shit, and play calling and all of that. They just said, who do they have? Gerard Mayo? For 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year, they looked at him and said, this dude ain't got it. And what did they do? They moved the fuck on. They got Mike Vrabel back in-house, Patriot alumni. 1 year, turned that whole fucking franchise around. Because you got to bring in players that know how that have a winning spirit, that knows what it takes to win. We don't have a coach on the Cowboys roster that can say, this is how we do it. I've seen it done this way. I was there. I heard the conversation. I watched the practices. I seen the game plans. I saw the adjustments. This is what you need to do to become a winner. All we get is word salad from these dudes.
Hmm.
right.
Shotty sat down with the coaches. I don't know if y'all saw the clip. Shotty sat down with all the coaches and stuff after Matt Eberflus called and was like, make sure you call Matt Eberflus and check on him and see how he's doing. like what? It just, when he said football was not about X's and O's, it was about people, my ears perked up, my eyebrows went high. And then
Right.
I just, when he played that Panthers game, and in the fourth quarter, he chickened out and decided that he was going to get the ball back to the defense, I was done.
Yeah.
Done with him. I don't think he has it. I think he's Jason Garrett light. And you're gonna be stuck with this dude for multiple years, because they're gonna put up a lot of points and a lot of yards, and they're gonna let you down over and over and over again in the big games. And I don't think it even matters if you get rid of Dak Prescott. If you get rid of Dak Prescott, you're gonna need to have a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback to overcome the shortcomings of Brian Shoddy.
Right.
Because I saw some horrible coaching decisions this year, man. The insistent on getting Dak Prescott stats in the red zone, having the number one offense in the league and the number 20th in the red zone is atrocious. How is that possible that you can move the ball between the 20s at the best in the league, and then you get within the 20-yard line, and all of a sudden y'all can't, because they want to force feed Dak Prescott stats instead of just running the ball with Javonte Williams and Malik Davis.
Right.
They get cued at the 2-yard line. Why are you throwing 3 straight passes at the 2-yard line? If this team can't get 2 yards on 3 plays running the ball up the middle, then they don't deserve a touchdown.
Right.
It's a badly run team, and it's all focused on Dak Prescott. I mean, even Jerry Jones said it. Shoddy is here because of Dak Prescott. Jerry Jones said it. He be trying to tell people, man.
Sad, man.
Everybody shits on Jerry, and you know what I mean. But Jerry lays nuggets out there. If you think back over the years, he's laid the nuggets out. This person I hired because of Dak Prescott. This person, we had to make this move because of Dak Prescott. He put that out there. Like, all I'm trying to do is help Dak Prescott. It's sad. They got once they move on from him, they're gonna have to move on from Shoddy. I think you move as long as you keep Dak Prescott, you might as well keep Shoddy because you ain't gonna win shit with either one of them.
Right.
And when Dak Prescott is done, you fire Shoddy and Dak and move the fuck on at the same time.
Yeah, man.
And then hopefully you can start to rebuild and actually build a team that will have long-term sustained success. You got to get a coach in here that you think you can have for 18, 19, 20 years. I was just telling somebody, I'm like, look, the Rams got rid of Cooper Kupp. They're in the playoffs. The Seahawks got rid of DK Metcalf. They're in the playoffs. The Steelers got rid of Pickens. They made the playoffs.
Right.
Like the Buffalo Bills 2 years ago got rid of Stephon Diggs, and they made the playoffs both years. Kansas City got rid of Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. They won 2 Super Bowls since then. If we got rid of CD, if you saw a headline to say the Dallas Cowboys trade CeeDee Lamb, this fan base would lose their shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though all these other teams move on from their star wide receivers, get the draft picks, get the trade, the players or whatever, or the cap space, and they make the right moves, the Cowboys would lose their shit, man.
Right.
I don't understand holding on to players like trinkets, man. People be scared to move on from everybody.
The Niners, they were without what, Debo and
They
Ayuk.
got rid of Debo. Ayuk just decided he didn't want to play football this year.
Yeah.
And what did the 49ers say? Okay, go sit your ass down. Give me back my money. We're gonna win without you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think people fully understand how well coached that team is.
And they lost Kittle.
Fred Warner, Kittle, Christian McCaffrey's battling injuries. They lost their starting quarterback for what, 6 games? 7 games?
Yeah.
Their safety, I think, went down. And they just keep finding ways to win. Next man up.
They lost their starting corner, Ward.
Yeah.
We lose one player on any side of the football, man. That whole side of the football just falls off a cliff.
It's top
crazy.
heavy.
It is. Because you put too much money into one player.
Yeah. And that killed
How does
us.
Brock Purdy go to the Super Bowl and take less money per year than Dak Prescott?
Say it again.
How does Brock Purdy go to the Super Bowl and then the following year take less money than Dak Prescott?
Right.
Coming off of one of the most embarrassing losses in Cowboy history against Green Bay, they make him the highest paid player in the league.
Right.
And then ever since he signed that contract, they can't win more. They can't have a winning season.
Ever since he signed that contract, They disappear.
Well, I remember people telling me that they gonna win 7 games. That's it.
Yeah.
People told us that we had Dak Prescott, a healthy Dak Prescott all year long. We won more than 7 games. I predicted 5. I raised it to 7 after the Pickens trade. I think Savage said 7 also. I think Corner had us at 12-5 until like the 4th week of the season. Fifth actually went up halfway through the season to set it down. I think Eshawn, I don't think he made a prediction. I forget what Champ and OG.
When you sign the contract, you ain't gotta do shit. Oh, I got my money, so I ain't gotta win no more.
Man, it's hard to be motivated, man. When you what's 60 divided by 17?
60 divided by 17.
Yeah, you're looking at what 5, maybe 4.8 million or something like that.
Oh, let me see. 60 divided by 17. Divided by 17. $3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
So he make 3.5 million a game. So he know on Sunday when he lose, he get 3.5 million put into his bank account on Tuesday.
Who's that?
Dak Prescott.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's divided up among 17 game checks. That's how they get paid.
Ain't that about a bitch? Wow.
How you gonna have a sad face? How you gonna have a sad face if you got a $3.5 million check coming?
No way my shit gonna be sad. I'm gonna be smiling like he did that last game.
What you say?
Like that last game, that last loss to the Giants, he was smiling from head to toe.
Oh, he was grinning off his ass. He didn't give a fuck.
That's why he was bitching about getting on the field.
Oh, he get that check no matter whether they go on the field or not.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's money due to him. As long as he's on the roster for that week, he get paid.
That's crazy.
Dak Prescott was very, very selfish at the end of that season, at the end of last season.
Yep.
And they should have, and the head coach should have pulled him off to the side and told him, "Look, man, we gonna pull you. Let's see what these young guys got. One, the chance of you making it to another season healthy and playing every game is low.
Right.
But 2, we need to get these players evaluated so we can see what we got to go out and get in a draft or free agency. You still don't know what you got in Moffitt. You didn't see enough of Blue to be sure that he can be a consistent threat.
Right.
You didn't see enough of Tyler Smith at left tackle. You missed the opportunity to move Guyton over to right tackle to see what he can do.
Yep.
You missed the opportunity to move what's our center? Maybe you could have moved him over to left guard to see what he can do.
Who's
and then
that?
put Brock Hoffman at center to finish off the season.
Who you talking about?
Cooper Beebe.
Yeah.
They could have played musical chairs on the offensive line to see about position flexibility and to see where they can move people in case you get the draft and your guys start coming off the board. Brian Floyd should have got more playing time.
Yeah.
It makes no sense at all. And the backup safeties, but you got Hooker and Wilson out there.
Wilson out there.
Absolutely wasted time where you could develop players. Because it's one thing to come into the game for a play or two. It's another thing when they are out there for several plays, getting into a rhythm. You know what I mean? Just like a running back, you get 3 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards, 10 yards, 3 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards. You know,
Yeah.
open. It's the same thing with other players, man. They gotta get loose and get into a groove. If you're only playing 5 snaps a game, man, that's hard to do throughout a full game. Come in and play 2 snaps in the first quarter, you don't see the field again to the third quarter.
Right.
They expect these players to like just hop up off the bench and be like all pro. That's not how it works, man. It's hard to stay so. What you say, LG?
Bad coaching.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's bad coaching, bad leadership, lack of leadership, I should say, man. I don't know. But we saw some good football this past week in the playoffs, except for 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Cowboys would have won any. The Cowboys game would have looked closer to the Steelers game than any other game if they
Right.
played everybody. They're not consistent. They don't play tough football. They got a very soft mentality on defense. Quentin Williams tried to come in and change it, but you can come in and when you win it, there's a spark. You know what I mean? And everybody says, "Oh, pieces are falling into place." And as soon as they lost that first game against the Lions, it just all went right back to the same shit.
Yep. Yeah,
Like Fifth said, how you win 3 and then lose 3 straight?
Right.
And Dak Prescott is not a leader, man. Just getting up in front of and rah and all of that shit, being a cheerleader, and being a cheerleader is one thing. It is different when you get in players' faces, tell them to get their shit together. You know what I mean? Working with them on the sideline instead of just going over there grabbing your tablet. Why don't you get your receivers and get them on the same page? Instead, what I see is Dak Prescott runs to his tablet, CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, and the other wide receivers run over there and talk to the wide receiver coach. And they look over their film, then they get back on the field again. How about the quarterback go over there and tell CeeDee Lamb, like, hey, what did you see on this? And this is what I'm expecting. I expect you, when you run this route, to be here, not here. Oh, well, I thought you wanted me here. Correct that shit in the middle of the game. They try to wait till practice to do that shit.
Right.
It's annoying, man.
That all offseason to figure the shit out. They played around the whole offseason.
They were over there jumping around on Yankee Doodle broomsticks and shit, man. They weren't playing football. Playing Superman and running through money tunnels and
Camp
all this
Cupcake.
shit. And I saw somebody posted a video of Dak Prescott jumping around with a fucking stick. And then they showed another team, I think it was the Broncos, and how they warmed up jumping them, you know, before practice and stuff, how focused they were.
Right.
I cannot imagine the coaches of the 90s and the early 2000s putting up with that bullshit, man. Can you imagine Bill Parcells walking out on the field and seeing that shit happen?
Right.
Fired on spot.
And they be running nothing but laps. Oh,
Yeah.
y'all want to goof the fuck off? Y'all want to play around? Instead of out here actually warming up the right way, start running. And when you get ready to throw up, then we'll figure out whether or not y'all ready to play football. It's bad, man.
Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, Jimmy would have fired half the team and the coaches.
Well, I hope
Any coach that was standing around watching that shit probably would have lost their job. Because the way they ran the organization was if it's not about winning, it don't belong here. And they just want to have fun, man. And in the big picture of things, man, it's just football. It's just a job. You know what I mean? We take it seriously because of fandom. But in the end, for these students, man, this is just a job. I wouldn't be surprised if half of them clock in, man. They go in there, they do their workout, they go through practice or whatever, and they go home. They don't even think about the Cowboys, man.
Nah, man.
And Peyton Manning was taking his playbook home and for game film, watching it while he's eating dinner with his family after spending all day at the stadium because
Right.
he wanted to win. And then you got people like Kyler Murray, where they got to put in his contract, hey, you must study this many hours. That just means that this isn't serious. It's not serious. But like I said, when you look back at the world and shit that's going on around the world, like Iran and Ukraine and Middle East, Venezuela, it's just football, man. You can't. There's lives being lost, man. Every day. I've just taken a different approach to the next year. Man. I'm just a bystander. I'm joining 80. I'm gonna be the second fly on the wall, man. I'm just here to observe.
I'm gonna be a third fly on the wall myself. Yeah.
I'm not getting upset and pissed off this year, man. Next year.
No way.
I feel like I care more than they do.
Yeah. They can jump in their cars and go to their nice houses and not do what they need to do in the off season and watch. They don't give a fuck. Watch what I give a fuck.
Exactly. I mean, you probably talk more about what's going on with the Cowboys than half the players on that team. They sit right now on a beach somewhere, man. On a beach with their girlfriend or something, their kids or whatever, they families. They in the Bahamas, Jamaica, Turks and Caicos, Cancun, wherever the hell. It's nice and warm where they can relax. That's where they go. And for all of us, we got to go to school. We got to go to work. We continue on our lives.
Right. They done made their money.
Sad, man.
Don't let the motherfucker stress you out.
Right.
That's why I don't understand with these Dak Prescott lovers, man. They run to defend Dak Prescott like he a family member.
Yeah. Like you're a family
I'm
member.
like, yeah, I'm like, what makes these dudes are sitting up there insulting people, getting personal, because you see Dak Prescott different than they do. They call you out your name, insult your family, tell you don't know shit, call you an idiot.
Call you a piece of shit.
Yeah. Tell you that you hate the man, all type of stuff. It was like, all I'm doing is telling you what I see when I watch Dak Prescott play. Why is that? Why should I be cussed out because of it?
Right.
He's not it, man. He's not the answer.
And then when it plays out exactly like you tell them it's going to play out, they get quiet. They disappear.
They shut you out.
Because they don't want to hear it.
Blame the defense.
Man, I try to tell people back when the draft, when you had Sports Junkie and them jumping on the channel talking about Kid Dak weapons and stuff like that, I told I got to find that stream. But I said, this is a setup. They want to give Dak everything so that they can blame the defense. And what did they do halfway through the season?
I know the exact stream. I was watching it last night.
You got to send me the link for it so I can get it. I'm like, this is a setup. They want to give Dak Prescott everything so that they can blame the defense. And what happened this year?
Yeah.
Garbage time.
You're going to have to send me that link. I'm going to have to watch it. I don't even know whose show I was on when I said that. Was you the fifth or corner?
Well, Well, I'm about to get ready to jump this thing, fellas.
All right, man.
All right, take care.
I might do something tomorrow, though.
Yeah, send me the link if you do, man. You got to text it to me. I'll be busy.
Okay, family. I was sitting Nate, dog. We was on for 2 hours. Wasn't gonna be all that long, but been on for 2 hours and something. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for the night. You heard our spiel for the off season. And yeah, so there's a lot of concerns with this team. There's a lot of issues with this team, but it's gonna take time to correct everything. I'm gonna be like 80. I'm gonna be like uncensored. I'm gonna be a fly on the wall. I'm gonna be listening and looking. I don't trust nothing that Jerry says and Steven says, because they're complete compulsive liars. Complete and compulsive liars, Jerry and Steven. Remember Steven said they're gonna draft the quarterback after they left Trey Lance. They couldn't get a deal there done. They don't know if they have everything behind Dak Prescott. Milton, we don't know if Milton's gonna be the guy. Dak Prescott, if he get injured this year, we don't know. We're completely okay with Milton. We saw our last game, didn't look too well. We saw some different things with Milton, but we see that he needs more time in the lab to get better. Milton. This team has a lot of cleaning up to do for out-season salary cap, GM, coach. You can't have your owner being a GM, the owner and the coach 24/7. He lied and come out and said, well, I think about football 24 for my wake when I go to bed, when I wake up, when I go to bed, when I wake up. You're thinking about money, because if you're thinking about winning, you would have already won by now. You're thinking about money. Money is your main focus right now. As his fans, I feel stupid. I feel dumb. I feel disrespected. I've been following this team for 30-something years and going. Nothing has changed. He scammed me out of money for a long time. Scammed you. Sold you a hole full of lies. A room full of bullshit. And now you want to get aggressive as defensive coordinator. You can't continue to throw everybody under the bus. So it ain't all Jerry's fault, but he's part to blame in this, because he laid down. When he lay down in his bed, you know, he laid down his own lies. They said they're gonna draft the quarterback last year, didn't draft the quarterback. Nothing fucking happened. You said that but you bought Milton and you gave him a draft. That you saying that was a draft pick? I don't know. They got 2 number 1 picks. They're gonna figure out what they're gonna do with it. Be trade back to people who needs quarterbacks, or anybody else needs trade all those picks, pick up, work on your defense. Your defense stinks. It sucks ass. It's the worst in the NFL as of today. Matt got fired last week, and your defense still ranked 31, 30, 29 as of today, stat-wise. So bring in somebody that can coach and that can challenge Scotty. For 2026, as of today, we suck. We're playing shitty. Right now, the team that's in the playoffs down, they put in that work. They found their players, they found their coaches. They had a great offseason. If you made it to the playoffs this year, even if you got put out in the first round, you still made it to the playoffs. Congratulations to those guys that made it to the playoffs this year. They worked for it. They got great schemes. They got great coaches. They deserve to be there. They worked ass in the offseason, free agency. They did what they had to do. And it showed you. When you put in that work, you bring in the right coaches, you do right when you free agency, you got the star players up playing, and it shows. And that's where you are. These guys are in the position right now that's in the playoffs, and that have lost in the playoffs right now because they had that right to. I don't give a fuck if you made it, if you got put off the first round and you go into the second round, you go into the third round. You still made it to the playoffs, you put in that work. You can talk shit about Philly, you can talk shit about Carolina, you can talk shit about whoever y'all want to, you content creators. They still made it. And we still JJ said the Mike Thomas and the Steelers haven't won a playoff game in 10 years. You right about that. You right about that one. But they made it to the playoffs, though, JJ. They made it to the playoffs. And they continue to make it to the playoffs. So, Dallas didn't make it. They didn't make it. And they won't make it this year. Unless there's a big ooh wow.
Are you always on the hunt for the latest buzz in the world of sports? Look no further. Dive into Feign & JP, your ultimate destination for the hottest sports gossip. From thrilling game analyses to interviews of fans, this channel has it all. Stay updated with the highs and lows, the cheers, and the surprises from the world of sports. Feel like you're right in the stadium with our vivid storytelling and dynamic content. Don't miss out on any scoop. Hit that like button, share with your fellow sports fanatics, and subscribe to keep your sports knowledge ahead of the curve. Feign & JP is just a click away. Join the community today.
Like made
Like
that.
and subscribe button, y'all.
I see niggas say it because I got motion
Like
like
and
a
subscribe button. Y'all like
It is what it is. You try me, I'm
thumbs
smoking
up.
like a swisher. I'm just doing me. Like my pops, he grew me to be that nigga. The type that valet park the banshee, they like, who the fuck that nigga? You see the heavy and close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth game, nigga, you should be getting major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like all month. Niggas stunting in stolen clothes, risking it all the buzz. Always trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, thorough nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt alone, won't tell on myself, so I know I'm beating the case. Banshee street legals, when I see the boys, I ain't got to do the race. Banshee street legals, when I see the boys, I ain't got to do it. Pull up with a Betty on the
And I was
Banshee.
thinking that
Niggas
I
look
wasn't going to bring this up,
like
but
with a
I
cash,
might as well now.
with her friends, but
I
always
would never do anything to
baby by the paper, so
hurt
baby,
this
I wanna
sport
cash
when
out.
it's been
Money on my mind like it's payday.
so really good to me. And
Running like a
after
baby.
talking over with my wife,
Bitches like Sinead.
my manager,
Fly into that, hit them like
I
Mayday.
think that it's really hard with this. I feel like, I think maybe it's time that I should step down, maybe, and retire.
Get out where you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give them guts. I told you I wasn't going away. You got your shot. Now give me mine. Why don't you get the hell out of here? Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere. And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? Politics, man. This country wants to keep me down. Keep everybody weak. They don't want a man like me to have the title because I'm not a puppet like that fool up there.
You know, you got a big mouth, you know?
Why don't you come out and close it, boy? Come on. Come on. Guy's crazy. Don't listen to him. No, man don't want to come to me. Then I'll come to you people and lay out the truth. I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best. But this bomb been taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs. I'm telling you and everybody here, I'll fight it anywhere, anytime, for nothing. People ain't never gonna see it happen because he's gonna retire. You see, he don't fight no real man. He fight them setups. What? You're a disgrace to this sport. Shut up, old man. You that chump don't know where to come from. That what your family doing real nice, ain't it? You call yourself a fighter? Prove it now. Give me that same chance. The way you've been ducking is disgrace. If he ain't no coward, why don't they fight me then?
I can't listen anymore. Just say anytime.
I don't care what you write. You don't get no shot, and I mean that. I'm glad you don't say anything. Because I
Don't fight this guy.
He's acting like a baby. Bitches like Sinead.
I don't want no more. You understand?
My posse grew me to be that nigga. The type that valet park the banshee, they like, who the fuck that nigga? You see the heavy and close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth game, nigga, you should be getting major figures. Instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like all month. Niggas stunting in stolen clothes, risking it all the buzz. Always trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, thorough nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt alone, won't tell on myself, so I know I'll be the case. Banshee street legals, when I see the boys, I ain't got to do the race. Banshee street legals,
Right
when I
about
see
that,
the boys,
nigga.
I ain't got to do
Also, they
it. Pull
tell
up
Pitt,
with a
make sure
belly
they
on the
put the
Banshee with her ass
It's
up.
that Pitt.
Niggas
Right
looking
about
for
that.
make it try, just pull the cash up. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't want to crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Sinead. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday.
I can't hear you. Have a good night. Peace. Love you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on.